What you need to know about JGC now. JGC means Jesus is God Currency, JGC, and also means Jesus Government Coin, JGC. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in Jesus? John 14 verse 6. Do you believe Jesus is God? Do you believe as God, Jesus has his own kingdom? Do you believe the kingdom of Jesus is not of this world? Do you believe in Jesus' kingdom? Jesus has a unique government. Do you believe Jesus' government will soon put the government of this world in its proper place when his kingdom comes? Do you believe the kingdom to come is none other than the kingdom of God, to be ruled by the government of Jesus as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? Do you believe Jesus taught us in the Lord's Prayer, Matthew chapter 6, to pray for the coming of the kingdom of God, saying, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven"? Do you believe Jesus will come again as God in glory and power to judge the living and the dead and establish his government in this world to bring his kingdom of God on earth? Do you believe the Lord's Prayer will be answered at the second coming of Jesus? Do you believe when you were born on earth, you were given a unique identity for showing that you are not only of this world but of God? Do you believe when you die, you must show your unique identity before you enter the kingdom of God? Do you know where to find your unique ID with which you were born into this world and with which you will leave this world? Do you want to know where to find it and what to do with your unique ID given to you by God from birth and which no one can change in this world? It is seen very easily, and the government of this world uses it to investigate crimes, to trace the culprits in any crime scene. You have the tip. When you were born, your two hands were covered by folding your palm as a sign of preservation of gifts and protection of your unique ID. And when you will die, your two hands will be revealed by opening your palm as a sign of using your gifts and talents and sign of exposing all of your personal secrets to God, who will judge you for everything you did with your talents and everything you've done that has your unique ID on it. Your unique ID is very important even to the government in this world. It is now used in ensuring personal security of your private assets such as your smartphone, your bank account, and even access to sensitive information about you. It is found in your hands, in your fingers, your 10 fingers, and in your eyes, your 2 eyes, and is now being used for security checks and even voting with the thumb all over the world. What happens when you use your unique ID to do evil? You will be judged by God, because whatever you do in this world has your unique ID on it. Even when you try to hide it from others, you cannot hide it from God. For example, during elections, you are expected to vote by signing the ballot paper with your thumbprint. You do it often without even thinking of what you have done, and you do it secretly by placing your ink-stained thumb on the icon of the party you choose to vote for. Then you fold the ballot paper and put it in the ballot box. Then you go away believing no one knows who you voted for. But the government knows because the government already could have had your biometrics when registering as a voter, and the government could easily scan each thumbprint to know who you voted for and who has voted for who. But God does not read or need to scan your biometrics. God knows everything you do from the moment you choose to do it, even before. So, if you voted for the wrong party and for the wrong reason, you cannot deny it, and you are responsible for your actions. So, whatever goes wrong, you will have to answer God when He calls you to stand before His judgment throne. Many years after, you must have even forgotten about all the wrong things and the wrong choices, especially the wrong decisions you made. What to do with your unique ID now before the judgment day? You can change the outcome by changing the actions. So you are given an opportunity to choose the action you would like to take from now in order to change the outcome. You are invited to vote for the change you want to see, and your vote is in your hands. This voting is both for the general elections in your country, when you must vote with full awareness of the consequences of using your unique ID to vote for the wrong party, knowing that God will judge you at the end of your life after you have forgotten all the wrong things you had the guts to do with your unique ID. The voting also goes beyond the general elections in your country. In fact, it is the most critical one that involves you voting to choose which government you want to dominate the earth, either the government of evil, which is the evil one currently holding the reins of power all over the world and who enslaves you with hunger and suffering and make you powerless by controlling even your money in the central banks and making life harder with the high cost of living in your country. Or you will choose to vote for the government of Jesus, who is coming to establish God's kingdom on earth and will wipe away tears from your eyes, break the yoke of oppression and set captives free, and bring peace and perfect well-being to the earth. Who will you vote for? Will you vote for the government of Jesus or for the government of Satan, who holds the reins of power in your country? The time to vote has come. The way to vote is to accept either to continue to spend the currency of your country that will soon be changed into the currency of Satan at the manifestation of the Antichrist starting very soon, or to start accepting the new Jesus is God currency and spend the Jesus government coin that will soon protect you from the tyranny of the government of your country. We shall be overrun by the satanic government of the Antichrist. You don't have to overthink your decision. You have only one time to make this decision that will affect you for the rest of your life. To vote for the government of Jesus now, you have to take the decision to start using Jesus is God currency and start spending Jesus government coin, known simply as JGC. To spend JGC, you will need the new money smart card, and that is the JGC NMSC. The JGC NMSC is like your ATM card. This time, you don't use it on any ATM or POS device. You don't get it from any bank or government institution. It is provided by only the JGC Enlightenment Outreach. All you need to do to get it is to vote for the government of Jesus and accept to start using Jesus is God currency. Will you now take action to start spending Jesus government coin as a believer in Jesus' second coming before the reign of the Antichrist starts? You can only vote once to get your JGC New Money Smart Card, and this is the right time to take action and vote for the government you want to see dominate the earth. Either you vote for the government of Jesus or you vote for the government of your country. And this is something you can do right now and right here. Register to get your JGC account set up and you are already voting for the government of Jesus.